In this episode, sixth grade media studies student Macy Serrano interviews Halle Bangura and Abby Serrano about what it really takes to become a National Honor Society member. The interview is followed by this year's coverage of the National Honor Society member induction. I'm Tim Doust, and you're watching Inside TPS.
Hello, I'm Macy from Inside TPS Student Highlight. I'm here with Halle Bangura and Abby Serrano. Thank you for joining us today. Question 1. Halle, can you briefly explain what the National Honor Society is for anyone who doesn't know?
Yep. So National Honor Society is a group of students that excel academically as well as uphold the values of leadership, scholarship, character, and service. We run different events to help out the community like fundraisers and food drives, and we also volunteer at different events that may be happening within the school system. Students can join their junior year, and you need a 3.6 GPA and 30 service hours to join.
Awesome. Question 2, Abby, can you tell us a little bit about your role in the National Honor Society and the event that's happening February 11th?
Sure. So as one of the National Honor Society members, I played a role in organizing events. For example, the food drive that we did at the end of December, where we collected 3 large boxes of food for the Lowell Food Bank, as well as donated over $600. And in February, so today, actually, we'll have our induction, which is typically in October, but due to COVID regulations, we decided to wait longer to make sure everything would work out the way we needed it to. For example, we had to social distance the incoming members, and we'll be recording the ceremony for family members since they unfortunately cannot attend.
Question 3, what advice can you give students who might be interested in the National Honor Society?
So one of the requirements to join is a 3.6 GPA. So I'd recommend during your freshman year really focusing on your grades because your freshman year grades could have a big impact on your GPA during junior year.
I'd like to thank Halle and Abby for joining us today. This is Macy from Inside TPS Student Highlight.
Good evening to the parents of the NHS students and the Tyngsboro Public School community. I am Allison Bogan, and Jim Conlon and I are the advisors for National Honor Society, and we welcome you tonight to this virtual NHS induction. Tonight we honor Tyngsboro's best and brightest. For these students to be inducted into NHS, they must exhibit character, leadership, scholarship, and have done many hours of community service. This year, as we well know, this has been a challenging year in many ways. But these students found new and creative ways to get their community service done and persevered and kept their grades up. And we are all very proud of you. And we thank the parents for their support in their education. I would like to thank the teachers who volunteered their time to select these students. Ms. Sarah Mello, Ms. Katie Rich, Mr. James Robson, and Ms. Deborah Teal. Thank you for volunteering your time to go through each application and determine the eligibility. I will now turn the ceremony over to Mr. Jim Conlon, who will induct the new National Honor Society officers. Thank you.
Good evening, and welcome tonight to the National Honor Society induction ceremony. This is a time for us to honor the best and brightest at Tyngsboro High School. Too often in education, we focus on what is not working and on students who are not performing well. Well, tonight we're going to celebrate the people who are performing well. This has been a tumultuous year and has presented a lot of challenges to the young people in front of me tonight. I read this quote recently that summarizes an intangible quality that these young men and women have shown during the pandemic. It's by Elizabeth Edwards. Resilience is accepting your new reality, even if it's less good than the one you had before. You can fight it, you can do nothing but scream about it, what you lost, or you can accept it and try to put together something that's good. That's what this last year has been about, I guess, for everyone. From the application process to community service and to academic success, being flexible and resilient has been a necessary quality this year. These students are successful because of their resilience, their grit, their ability, and the support network they've developed. Families and school must work together to create a learning environment where students can thrive and take time to celebrate these successes. Beyond academics, these students are role models at Tyngsboro High School. As a teacher, these are the students that challenge me each day, conceptually, with insightful questions, and they show me new pathways to problems. I want to conclude by thanking each new NHS member and their families for all you have been doing to make Tyngsboro High School one of the best places to get a quality education in Massachusetts. I will now induct the new officers, and then the new officers in their leadership role will perform the rest of the ceremony. The installation of any group of officers is an important and serious occasion. I would like to invite the officers to step forward and for each one to light a candle. The lighted candle symbolizes the flaming torch of freedom and knowledge. It reminds us to bear forward the searching of light and truth and to lead others to follow that light. So we're not going to clap or applause, I guess, until we have all the officers inducted, okay, when it's all done. So for president tonight, we present Halle Bangura. For vice president, we present Macy Serrano. For treasurer, Matt Tiros. For secretary, Abby Savard. And as junior vice president, Sophia Lundberg. So NHS members, you have indicated your faith and trust in these officers. Their service and accomplishments depend largely on your cooperation and support. Following is as important as leading in any organization. There comes a time when some must lead for a while and others must follow. The National Honor Society is founded upon the principles of scholarship, leadership, service, and character. In all of your undertakings, may you keep in mind these guiding principles. New officers. In accepting these offices, you've indicated your willingness to give the best and time and effort to carry out the principles of NHS. Yours is a grave responsibility as well as a privilege. The world today, as never before, needs faithful and efficient leadership, and your school is looking to lead its students. With this in view, do you pledge your best efforts to these offices you now accept? If so, new officers, please respond, "We do." Okay, so I'm going to say a little poem and they're going to hold their candles up for this part. Hold high the torch, you did not light its glow, 'twas given you from other hands you know. 'Tis only yours to keep it burning bright, for there are others' feet that you must guide, and other forms go marching by your side. Someday in turn they will lift it high and say, I watched another carry it this way. May your light blaze forth for a successful year, and at the end of your term of office may it be passed on with the satisfaction that much was accomplished for the welfare of our school, our organization, and our community. Congratulations, new officers. Please give them a nice round of applause. At this point in the program, I'd like to invite Halle Bangura to take over as the Master of Ceremony, and she'll be running the rest of the program.
Good evening and welcome. The students we will be inducting tonight into our organization will become part of a national organization, where members can earn entrance by modeling good character, wise leadership, active volunteerism with service in our community, and achieving academic excellence. These are the 4 pillars of NHS. Current NHS members will now give speeches to educate the new NHS members on the meaning of the 4 pillars. Matt Tyros will now speak on service.
Good afternoon, soon-to-be members of Tingsboro National Honor Society. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Matt Tyros, and tonight I'll be speaking on our pillar of service and its importance in the National Honor Society. In this past year, service looked a bit different than it normally does. The pandemic meant that volunteering would be far more difficult this year, and sadly there would be no Halloween party thrown at the Lighthouse School and no trip to the Give Kids the World in Orlando. However, our students adapted to the changes and consistently found creative ways to give back to the community. Whether it was creating and selling bracelets to donate to the Merrimack Valley Food Bank during the first few months of the pandemic, organizing food drives within our own school, or helping to set up decorations for the Festival of Trees, the members of NHS made sure to help out in any way that they could. One of my favorite volunteering experiences came where I least expected it, which was helping out with the day program at the Chelmsford Senior Center last year. It felt extremely rewarding to be able to provide a friendly new person to talk to for those in the program, and it was a great feeling seeing what a difference such a small thing can make in a person's life. I believe that experiences like these are essential to being a member of National Honor Society, and students should carry the lessons that they have learned from service with them throughout their lives. Abby Serrano will now speak on character.
Hi everyone, I'm Abby Serrano if I haven't met you yet. Character is defined as the mental and moral qualities distinctive to an individual. In National Honor Society, we look for people who strive to become the best version of themselves. We look for those who want to help others and who push themselves to achieve greatness and who are able to persevere through obstacles they may face, whether it be in school or in life. With this being said, we don't expect you to be perfect, because who is? One's character reflects the adversity they've faced and how they've learned from it. National Honor Society is for those who will hold themselves to the highest standard even when no one is watching. Everyone here tonight has learned to balance all parts of their lives and has managed to continue to succeed and excel in multiple areas. You are evolving into role models and who are able to navigate life with a positive attitude. I believe that character is something about a person that often gets overlooked. Character is usually based on someone's kindness, but having a well-rounded character is more than just being nice. It is taking your values and always applying them through your actions. It is acting with integrity and honesty because you believe that there is no other way. It is leading by example in a way to inspire others to follow suit. It is being selfless and smart, so every encounter you have is a memorable and positive experience. It is holding yourself accountable at times when everyone around you decides to take the easy way out. A distinctive feature of those who maintain good character is self-awareness. They are able to look themselves in the mirror, recognize any flaw, and make a change. They understand that the way in which the world perceives you is valuable and easily misconstrued. So, new NHS members, it is important that you continue to uphold your great qualities that have earned you entrance into this organization. Congratulations on your acceptance into National Honor Society, and I hope you will continue to grow and become the best versions of yourself. Natalie Barros will now speak on leadership.
National Honor Society membership is based on a student's ability to demonstrate the main criteria: scholarship, leadership, service, and character. While each of these criteria is extremely important in the selection of a student's nomination, leadership is a thread that is woven into each of these important attributes. Leadership is defined as the art of motivating a group of people to act towards achieving a common goal. A great leader is defined as an individual who has a clear vision, is courageous, has integrity, honesty, humility, and a clear focus. You have all been selected as leaders in our high school. You are leaders in the academic arena. You have demonstrated your superior academic performance in your studies. You are leaders in your service to others. You have and will continue to demonstrate acts of community service which will help you to enrich the lives of those in need. You are leaders by the way in which you treat others, and your character has been identified as worthy of recognition. John Quincy Adams once said, "If your actions inspire others to dream more, learn more, do more, and become more, you are a leader." Each one of you being inducted today have done all of those things. You are all leaders. This honor comes with the responsibility to realize that leaders do not become great because of their power, but rather because of their ability to empower others. It has often been said that leadership is not a position or a title. It is an action and an example. Congratulations on displaying the kind of leadership that is an extraordinary example of your greatness. Wishing all of you well as you continue to inspire others around you. Macy Serrano will now speak on scholarship.
To begin, I would like everyone here today to take a moment to think about what the word scholarship means to you. For most, the first word that comes to mind is school. The majority of the beginning of your life is spent sitting in a classroom, working towards the perfect grades that often seem unattainable. But here in Tyngsboro, in our chapter of the National Honor Society, scholarship means so much more than the knowledge that is gained in our halls. It is a commitment to learning inside and outside of the classroom, as well as a promise to continue learning for the rest of our lives, because you can never be done learning. Every inductee here today has been required to uphold a certain grade point average dating back to their freshman year. Although they have made it seem easy, it is no small feat. These students have part-time jobs, play sports, participate in theater, as well as countless other extracurriculars that make it increasingly difficult to dedicate time to studying. Despite all of this, these students still strive to maintain their good grades and remain the academic representatives of our school. As new members of the National Honor Society, you are expected to uphold this passion for learning and drive for success, as you continue your academic journey throughout the rest of your lives. As we live in a day and age of ever-evolving technology, you have the world's knowledge at your fingertips. There's a difference between having all of this knowledge and knowing how to use it. Being knowledgeable means nothing if you don't know how to apply all of the information in your head to the world around you. This is what sets you apart from those around you and why you have been selected to join the National Honor Society. The dedication that you all have to your academics is one of the first steps to becoming well-rounded, successful members of society. I will now turn the ceremony over to Halle Bangura.
We will now induct the new NHS members in the Tyngsboro chapter of NHS. Members, as I call your name, please stand. Karen Akubwa, Emma Angelo, Riley Amir, Angelos Boules, Brianna Barado, Rosa Chai, Natalia Correa, Edwin Derby, Ashley Deshanes, Nadia Fina, Kira Griffiths, Ryan Gilmet, Jessica Hammerstone, Emma Hardigan, Meredith Houle, Jeremy Hudon, Mia Kilman, Caitlin Looney, Sophia Lundberg, Megan McIsaac, Amy Morant Johnson, Louis O, Sarah Pontbryant, Grace Shambly, Jacob Sheridan, Carter Times, Aiden Weed, and Emily Wojcik. We will now light the candles of the new inductees. We will now recite a pledge to officially induct the new members. Inductees, please repeat after me. I pledge myself to uphold the high purposes of the National Honor Society, to which I have been selected, striving in every way, by word and deed, to make its ideals the ideals of my school and of my life. Please join me in congratulating the new members of the Tyngsboro High School National Honor Society. The new members will now sign the register. Each year, new NHS members are given a rose to give to a significant person in their life. This can be a family member who has gone above and beyond to support the excellence these students have in the 4 pillars of NHS. The rose is a symbol of love and thanks for all the little words of encouragement, support, and care that you have given to these young leaders. New members, please take a moment to bring the rose to that person when you return home. And this concludes our ceremony. I would like to invite everyone to join us for some light refreshments in the cafeteria.
And then there's pizza in the cab.